everybody, it's Kurbasada coming out with a new video for you. I'm super excited to be filming. This is definitely one of my last days before the semester starts. I'm not having to worry anything with the semester, but getting ready for it. So if you are interested in watching this video, go ahead and keep watching. Subscribe if you like to. Hit the like button as well as comment any of your beautiful thoughts that you may have. But this essentially is going to be a vlog of things and stuff that I do basically to get ready for a new semester. I hope that everybody has a successful semester. It's definitely going to be hard, but nonetheless, I'm going to try to make sure that it's not as difficult by making sure that I am organized, and that is the key to having successful semesters, just being organized, being on top of your stuff, and making time. So time management is very important. But anyways, go ahead and keep watching. I hope that you enjoy this. Okay guys, so I'm out in the living room right now. That's why there's like a change in scenery, but I'm going to be showing you just a couple of items that I have purchased for this semester just to have a very successful semester. So literally the first thing that came to my mind for the semester was getting a new bag. So I walk around a lot on campus, and guys, it's not fun. There's a lot of walking around, and I essentially wanted to have a load that is not that large to be walking around on campus because it's so heavy. So I decided to purchase this bag right over here. This is what it looks like. It's the office bag from Zara. I'll be linking it down below. Also, I found it on sale, so it's literally 45% off as of right now while I'm filming this video. So if you're watching this video and you want that bag, then go ahead and check out the link below. This video is also not sponsored. I'm just letting you know the things that I've purchased for this semester. But it's a very spacious bag. The dimensions are on the website, but if you do have a 15-inch laptop, it'll definitely fit in here. And with that being said, the next item that I ended up purchasing that I've been wanting since August is literally this right over here. So this is the iPad Pro 11-inch, and I also ended up getting the Apple Pencil. This is generation 2, and I'll be linking down below the case as well as this silicone case right over here, and then the actual cover that I decided to put on to the actual tablet, and it is a matte cover. So basically there's a little bit of friction, so when you're writing down notes, it feels like you're writing on paper rather than just writing on the actual screen, and that's what I love about this. And for this, you just remove the little tip right over here, and it was just pink, and I really like it. And the tablet that I bought, I ended up getting it from Best Buy, as well as the pencil, and then the case and all that stuff that comes with it I ended up purchasing from Amazon, and I'll be linking that below if you are interested. On the actual case, there's a clear hardback cover over here. It's just a little bit of the print from here. It's marble. I think it's gorgeous. I love it so much. And essentially I'll be using this tablet for academic purposes, and well, the majority of it will be academic purposes, but I do have an app over here called Good Notes, and this is essentially the app that I will be utilizing to take notes. And so I've already started making folders for my classes, as well as download the syllabus and just go over the syllabus. So those are a couple of things that I do to get ready for the semester. And once I obtain the syllabus, I move on to a new planner for school. This planner right here, I ended up doing some research on it, and this planner is undated. It's called the Monster Study Planner, and so this one I was like, I want to try it out. Essentially, for the layout of it, I know it just looks very like almost kiddish. I get it because of the whole monsters thing, but essentially it has a to-do list, it has an hourly breakdown right there, and it's more for like to keep track of kind of like just the lectures and being able to just study. And it's undated, so if one day you don't end up pretty much just like not, if one day you decide to take a semester break, then you don't have to feel guilty because you can't fill it in, and it's undated. And this is where I'll be writing all my syllabus information down, dates, and all that stuff. And I'm just going to show you the monthly layout just so you have a sense of it. This is what it looks like, and this is strictly just for school. I will not be putting any of my personal information there whatsoever. I will, however, be doing an everyday carry. This is my everyday carry. This is something that I will have in my office bag myself. This is just my everyday carry, which just means these are important things that I always carry with me. This is just what it looks like right now. So I do have a calendar layout. And then you do have just your average meeting pages, which just look like this. And again, it's undated, so in 1 week you decide not to write anything down, you don't have to feel guilty because there was nothing to write down that week. Then I will be carrying around this right here inside my bag. This is important details. In here, I will be writing just my meeting notes. I have a lot of important meetings because I'm part of several different clubs, so I just want to keep track of the meetings that I have with faculty members as well as students, as well as different organizations that just have something to tell me. They want a different change and contact information, so this is what this book will be for. Then I have this other planner which just says make a plan. This essentially is just more of like a to-do list. This is what it looks like. So we have a notes page here, then we have the Monday through Sunday. The weekends are shorter. And I got this, guys, for $3 at Target. That is a steal, literally a steal if you just want like your basic to-do list. And then if you don't want to use it for this year, that's perfectly fine. There's a checkout there, and it's also undated, so that's the best thing ever. Okay, so last semester I ended up getting 5 of these notebooks, and you can see they're really thick. They're literally 5 subject notebooks. And guys, I wouldn't even end up filling it up. I think for my one class, I ended up getting it for my, I ended up finishing it out for my seminar, but that was because we literally had like 100 to 150 pages to read every single week. So there was a lot of notes that I would write down. I would write like 12 pages or something. So for this, I just want to have basically loose leaf paper if they need it. I have room for the other subjects. There's dividers as well. And, you know, if you need to put something in here, there's enough room to do that. There's also the back to be able to do that. Whoa. So that is essentially what I'll be doing. It's just using this notebook if my professor needs me to basically write down something important. I wanted to show you guys a couple of other things. So also for the semester, I ended up purchasing this stapler. Guys, staplers are so important. Like the majority of my work I turn in online, but there are a couple of things that I actually have to print out because some professors like a printed copy of whatever essay or item they wanted you to write about. So a stapler is important, and I ended up getting this for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Guys, steal, literally steal. Then I also ended up getting this at the Dollar Tree as well, $1, and I will be putting my index cards in here because I literally just have index cards in there. This is also $1. These are the jumbo ones. You can get smaller ones as well. I do have smaller flashcards here as well. And this is great because I'm a huge index card person, so that's the way that I learn. You can also use different apps if you are interested in just using like Quizlet, for example, to do flashcards, but I like both Quizlet and this just because when I'm at school, I might be walking around, I could just go over my flashcards and just be reading it and going over it rather than taking out the whole notebook or the tablet to go over notes. So that's a great thing. Then this was the pencil case that I used last semester. I'll be using the same pencil case again, and I just have your regular old Sharpie highlighters, and these are like the different colors that I use. I also have the blue one, which I can't quite find right now, but I have a lot of these. These are the highlighters that I use. I love color coding, especially in my planner, so that is definitely what I'll be doing. Certain different classes are certain different colors, and so like yellow is like for important terms and like my notes. Like orange is stuff that I really need to know. Purple can be for like titles or headlines or anything important. Green, I remember, was like for like my military science class, so that is like the color that I would utilize. So those are important. I also just have like sticky notes. I have sticky notes all the time and have like reminders because again, like I have meetings, sometimes meetings change, sometimes important dates change, so that is essentially what I use. And then I bought this as well from the Dollar Tree, and this is just like a button file bag. This is what it looks like. Let's actually open it up. There's a couple in here actually. There's 3. So if you have like an important, I know this you're probably like, okay, this is plastic in with like a button, but literally like this is just for like important documents. So if you have, again, like a paper and there's a paper, like there's an actual paper in here, then you know in your brain it could register like, okay, Kim, like this is an important document that I have to turn in, or like an important, you know, lab or something that you have to turn in, at least it's there, or something that you might have to file away later. Also, this was the backpack that I used last semester, which most likely I will be using it this semester if I decide to alternate between the office bag and here, because let's be realistic, sometimes one arm, as in one shoulder, ain't gonna carry all of your stuff. Sometimes you're gonna have to carry a lot of things, whether that's a textbook, but I ended up electronically purchasing my textbook. Sometimes professors want you to carry more things. So this is the backpack. This is just the Banana Republic one. It's actually Roger's backpack, but I took it because he doesn't use it, so I use it. And I do put flashcards like right down here, and then I have like washi tape. If you are a huge planner person, then you're aware about washi tape. This is what I use for my everyday carry. I also have like eye drops in here too, because guys, I wear contacts and sometimes your eyes just really need a breather, okay? That's essentially what I keep in like the first pouch there. And then this right here, I would usually keep like extra like pens or like tape or anything that was important. And then just like the main compartment, this was like my old planner that I utilize. Like this is my old planner. This is from the Big Happy Planner. And I don't know, like let's look at it like for example right here, you can kind of just see like my monthly breakdown, the color coding there that I did. This was just like 1 month into like the semester. Let's look at like what, there we go. This is more of like what the actual semester could look like. This was like October. And then if I had a weekly spreadsheet, I could show it to you, basically what it looked like. So for example, this is what like a weekly page would look like. So you can see the color coding there. And so you would see like the different classes right here, and then I had the combination of like my schedule, my to-do list, and then my homework. Over here, green, so that was like the main focus for that class. And so, you know, I would mark down like what I would be done with and such. And so that is what I used. Random. I also just had like another planner here. Again, I haven't like cleaned out my backpack from like last semester, so that's why you see those planners. I had a folder here. I think this is when I had like my HSA meeting, so that was like a folder that I had there. I had like an extra like notebook here. It was like a 5 subject. This was just like a breakdown of like personal information. Again, meeting notes, just like the other one that I went over. I had like a little one because this would be like my ROTC one that I would carry with like my uniform. If you had something important to write down, that's, you know, you have to carry a notebook with you. Chapstick, because chapstick is very important. And then you do have like the pouch for your laptop, and of course my laptop would be with me at all times. Like that is literally the most important item for school. And then in my actual bag itself, I carry this bag right here. I'm gonna show you what's in here because I do intend on carrying this in my like literally work bag, personal bag, anywhere I go, this will go with me. And it says, "Don't be like the rest of them, darling." Thank you, shout outs to Ashley for giving me this. But I have just like a couple of items in here. So like for example, I have earphones in here, and I have like the charger for like Apple. I have like more washi tape because I love washi tape. The reason that I'm showing you this here is because of the actual earphones that I use. So these are just obviously the wireless Apple earphones, and I use this because guys, it makes such a difference when you're walking to class and just being able to listen to music. And sometimes this is why I also have the wired ones as well. You just, you know, maybe these run out of charge, so you need to switch over. Then I also have like a portable charger as well, because when you're on campus every day, sometimes your phone might die. I don't typically use my phone that much while I'm on campus, just because I'm so focused on like doing work there, or like being in class or having meetings and such. I have just like the actual portable wall adapter. I have a Sharpie here as well. I have just like a lip stick that I would use, or a lip gloss, and so just a bunch of candy and more washi tape. So that is essentially what I keep in this bag. I mostly try to keep it to like my electronics and just like cords and stuff like that, and that's very important. Obviously this semester I will be carrying like my tablet charger, and I always carry my laptop charger with me, because you just never know. If I'm gone for more than like 2 hours away from home, I always just keep my chargers with me, because I might be stopping by at my own home, or I might be stopping by on campus, or of different reasons, various reasons that I might need that electronic. So that is essentially things and stuff that I have done to basically get ready for this semester, and I hope that all of you guys have enjoyed this video, just kind of giving like a sit down breakdown and just a really straightforward video for y'all to just see. And like, these are things that I actually genuinely use, and it makes all the difference in the world, like having the mini stapler, like literally having the mini stapler. I don't know how many times I had to like stop by some random place just to get like a staple, like a stapled, like, you know, being able to staple my paper or whatever. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, the ending, and that's it. Bye bye. Happy semester.